What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today I wanted to do a trio news here on the channel because they're not as big, so I can mash them up into one video. If you're new here, your boy SmackNPie here does all the indie horror stuff, FNAF, Dark Deception, Bendy, and other stuff. So if that's something that's interests you, you already know what to do. Smash like, subscribe. Now without wasting any more time, boys, let us jump into it. So we're gonna start off with the Little Nightmares 2. Now, we've been waiting for Little Nightmares 2 DLC in specific for a while now, and we've looked at all the hints that Bandai Namco and Little Nightmares themselves, whether on Twitter, on official website of Bandai Namco, or in the game files, have hidden. There's no doubt that at least there were some talks about DLC. Now, nothing confirms anything, but today on Little Nightmares' official Twitter page, they started a new thing where they said, secret messages in our television shows. What's the world coming to? Can you work out the meaning, children? And it says crack the code, where it shows a bunch of icons and letters, and at the end it just says, if you put it all together, it just says signal. Now they keep doing this cryptic thing, which I love this account for. It's always cryptic. I like it even after the game is out. It might mean something, it might mean nothing, but it's just interesting to me how they chose this television, this monitor, which back in the day when the game actually came out, as we know, this is a chapters selection screen. This was also supposed to be the DLC selection screen as well. If you look in the game files, it was down there. It was supposed to be this television screen, and there were talks about 3 DLCs because there were 8 buttons and you only had 5 chapters, so we went into details in the past. So this could mean something, this could mean anything, it might mean nothing at the same time. But if there is, and if you see something here, do let me know. I just thought I would let you guys know that, hey, something might be happening, something might not be happening, and we just wasted time. The thing is, October is here, November is close, anything can happen in these months because it's Halloween and all that. Ooh. So let me know what you guys think about all this stuff down in those comments below. Then we'll talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. So yesterday was Freddy and Friends on Tour episode 3. At the end, there were a couple things that were noticeable. Number 1, the new animatronic. We're gonna move him aside. And number 2 was the release date mystery at the end. We got 1 question mark, and then 2 question marks. So one thing that was kinda sorta confirmed, soft confirmation, as Mike from Super Herbro would like to call it, soft confirmation of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach releasing in 2021 at the very least. Now it could be November, it could be December. Personally, all cards are on late November, early December, or mid-December, doesn't matter. But yesterday a couple things happened, and I want your attention to Nvidia leak. Now Steel Studios came out and said no, that Nvidia leak is fake. It was a placeholder, it was considered, but then it didn't happen, so it's not the final date. The final date is still a mystery. Then yesterday a PlayStation blog showed all the games coming in October, and they just stated that Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and this is PlayStation official by the way, they stated that Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is dated for 21st October. Granted, they put Alan Wake Remastered as 21st October, even though Alan Wake Remastered came out yesterday. What do they do? Then they removed the date, and then finally, when talks happened, they just removed it all together. I believe Steelwool and PlayStation had some stuff going on in the background. They must have had talks. Hey, take that down. What are you doing? The last episode was kind of like to calm people down that, hey, the game is not being pushed to 2022. Rather, it is still 2021. We're just teasing you guys for the specific date of specific month. Because at this point, it's only about whether it's going to be November or December. And if you calculate through the episodes, you have a good chance of late November. Anything can happen at this point. So we're just going to have to wait and see what the next episode does. In my opinion, they're just gonna reveal 21 at the end of the next episode. That way everybody's gonna like, oh, finally it is confirmed for 2021, and now we just wait to see whether it's November or December. Then at a later date, they can either reveal the month's date or month number itself. Anything can go. So personally, my cards are for December. It can be anywhere between mid to late December, and I would be surprised if it comes out in November. I am here for it, or October. So do let me know, what do you think? November or December, gang? Let's do this. And finally, I wanted to talk about this for a long time now, but Bendy and the Dark Revival, Joey Drew Studios, Bendy in specific, Bendy franchise, and Bendy as a whole. See, Dark Deception Chapter 4 dropped after 2 years and it's been blowing up. People are watching left and right, millions of views of all the big YouTubers who posted it, everybody loving it, enjoying it, saying it's the best chapter, it's one of the best things, it's one of the best indie games of the year. And then you have Deltarune Chapter 2, it has its whole own cult going on there, people are freaking out over there, and both Close to Commitment of Dark Deception and Deltarune's developers are confident that they'll wrap up the next upcoming chapters a little quickly. It won't take as long. As we know, both Chapter 2 of Deltarune and Chapter 4 took 2+ years of development. And with Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach slated for 2021, fingers crossed, one might wonder what happened to the trio of Dark Deception, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Bendy. What happened there? This FNAF is almost here, Chapter 4 just happened. What's happening with Bendy? It's been a long time. Let me remind you, last Bendy teaser was in March, and then we've had a couple of ups and downs, then we had some updates, and then it's constantly saying, hey, development is going okay, and you have the voice actors saying it's great. We had a great voice-over session and all of that, which is fantastic. I feel like they still need to keep up the community's hype up there. But unfortunately, it's struggling a little bit. Now, on YouTube here, it's not going to affect that much. It's still going to bring in views because big players are going to play it because they're familiar with it. But at the same time, Bendy, in my opinion, even though it's hurting because of, no updates and all that, I still feel like it deserves love and support. I know I make jokes about Bendy on Twitter, I call them out a little bit here and there, but it's all fun, it's all games, it's not that big of a deal. I try to keep the talk going in at least my community here on this channel and on Twitter. By the way, follow me to SmackNPie for Bendy specifically, because trust me, I care about these franchises so freaking much. FNAF, Dark Deception, and FNAF. FNAF is so important, Dark Deception is important because of the channel, and Bendy because it was just a part of one of the most important points in my life. So these franchises matter to me, and I'm sure to you it matters even more because you've grown with these franchises. A lot of you grew up watching and playing these games, and these characters and franchises mean a lot to you. So you get excited and hype, and anticipation just grows when you hear that your favorite franchise is going to continue, it's going to deliver more content, and you are constantly looking up, searching what's the next big thing coming from this franchise. I feel you, I'm in the same boat as you are, rather a little different, but in the same boat almost. So I feel like it is time, because Chapter 4 is out, and Deltarune Chapter 2 is out, and FNAF is almost coming. I feel like let's slowly revive this community and prepare ourselves for a massive reveal. I have high hopes. I have high freaking hopes that early 2022 it's gonna be that chisel. Listen, the game has already been revealed. We just need the release date, right? So they can reveal the release date at any point, and they don't have to wait that long. They can just reveal the release date a month before, a week before, or just say, hey, tomorrow is the release date. Because unlike FNAF from Studio Studios, unlike Dark Deception from Ghost Entertainment, these people, Meatly and Joey Drew Studios, are in a different boat altogether. They are in a separate league, albeit in the indie horror universe that we have of FNAF, Dark Deception, and all that other stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to come here and be like, a Bendy community, let's do this, alright? We'll look at Bendy fan games, we'll look at the arts, we'll do some memes. Their time is almost near. Their time to shine is this close. They just have to hang in there and wait a little longer. So with those words of encouragement, ladies and gentlemen, I would leave you here, and here's something I would give you as an assignment. Let me know your favorite character in all of Bendy universe. That goes for all. Bendy and the Ink Machine, Bendy Run, Boris and the Dark Survival. So let me know your and the books as well. And are you excited for Bendy and the Dark Revival? Because I know I am. Slowly, we'll get there to the max hypeness and excitement. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, what do you do when you hear all that? You subscribe to this channel, you follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram with this SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and peace.